Hi, everyone. Hope everything's going well. So this week, you'll need to continue work on your final project draft. And if you are behind on your goals, you will, of course, need to set aside some extra time this week so that you can get your project draft completed on time. And that draft will be due by Thursday night of this week. So then once you do submit your draft, you will be completing peer reviews for 3 of your classmates. So first, a few notes about submitting your draft. We do have a wide variety of projects in the class, including self-publishing, creating your own issue of a journal or magazine, online portfolios, guidebooks, presentations, case studies of specific publishers. So a lot of different things. So with such a wide variety, how you submit your draft might depend on the type of project you have. So this might include web links, shareable Google Docs, Word documents, PDF documents. It could be a combination of these things, videos. Yeah, I do have some notes on the discussion board on Canvas about submitting your draft and making sure that it was going to be accessible to me and your classmates. So that's a very key thing. So you want to make sure that you are submitting it so that it is easily viewable by both me and your classmates. So then, of course, when you do submit your draft, you'll also want to make sure that you include at least a rough draft of your introduction to your project, which is also required for the final draft. Take a look at the instructions of the final draft for details about that. And at least a rough draft of that introduction to your project will be very helpful for your classmates so that they can understand your project. And it also is going to be helpful for them as they look at your draft and give you some feedback. And it might also be helpful if you can include any specific notes or questions, concerns that you have about your draft that you can share with your classmates when you submit that draft on Canvas. So then we are going to be using the group discussion board feature for the drafts and peer reviews. And so each group is actually having 7 or 8 members, although you will only need to be leaving detailed feedback for 3 of your group members. So start with any group members who do not have any responses yet or just have fewer responses than others in your group. And I do have some notes on Canvas on the draft and peer review page regarding what you should be addressing in those peer reviews. And of course, please do be detailed when giving your classmates feedback on their drafts, leaving at least 250 words of feedback for each review. So that's quite a bit, but we do have some time to do that. So the peer reviews will not be due until Tuesday, November 26th. So between Thursday and that following Tuesday, that's hopefully plenty of time. And of course, that Tuesday is the right before Thanksgiving break starts. So then your final draft will be due after we get back, and that's going to be due on December 5th. So we're quickly coming to the end. So as you do work, though, this week on completing your project draft, and then, of course, starting the peer reviews, let me know if you have any questions.